What is up, my squad of lights? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. In the last episode, we made our way south, down the river, on our way to the Golden Temple, made a couple of stops along the way, and once we reached here, we were actually able to upgrade our sword. We also learned ourselves a new stance, the water stance, which is very useful for dispatching shield-based enemies. And in this episode, we're going to continue around the Golden Temple and have conversations with all sorts of people, try to talk to some more vendors, and then we'll make our way out of here once we are done.
My lord, are you heading to join the rest?
What do you mean?
I've heard of a small resistance group gathering in Azamo Prefecture.
There are others fighting back against the Mongols? Brave. But dangerous if they're not trained. I'll find them.
Okay, interesting. We did hear that. Now, there was this other person I think that was calling towards me, and I believe it was the one down here. So let's do that and talk to them.
Lord Sakai!
Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
Saigyo was a wise man, who spent too much of his later years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters, purifying steam, and shade from a red maple. Nothing beats a hot spring bath to steel your spirit for battle.
I suppose you're right. That's exactly what I need.
All right, well, you already got one, and evidently you're not the person I was supposed to talk to either. How about you?
It's good to see you. Gunjiro, right? You served Lord Nagao. He was a good man. I'm sorry we lost him.
I'm honored you recall a humble household servant. So many of us here owe you our lives.
I'm afraid the fight for our home is just beginning.
That's why we want to help, my lord. People started donating what they could, and... Please, accept these gifts.
Thank you, Gunjiro. And everyone else who contributed.
We'll keep donating what we can, here and elsewhere, as word of your victory spread. May the Kami keep you from harm.
Gifts. I'll take gifts. Let's collect that. We got ourselves Glowering Warrior, crafted for a proud samurai of Tsushima. On top of that, we're going to get some linen, probably some supplies, iron, all sorts of good things. This donation center is going to update after a certain number of quests are completed pretty much every single time. So you'll usually get a notification that says that you've gotten more gifts at a shrine, and you can always return back to the temple, just fast travel to get to it. By the way, there is a fast travel system in this game. I don't know if I've actually pointed that out yet, but as you can see, fast travel right there, triangle. Any location that is white or gold is fast travelable. All right. So, by the way, if you're wondering why locations like the Golden Temple or, for instance, I can't even actually select it. Hiyoshi Springs are glowing gold. That means that you actually have upgrades available that you can go get. So let's go talk to the next person, who is the Bowyer over here.
Does your bow need work, my lord? I can make sure your bow is in the best possible condition.
Whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it.
The honor is mine. Just bring me the raw materials I need, and leave the rest to me.
All right, I would very much like that. So we actually can get a half bow upgrade, although it is going to pretty much drain us of our supplies as far as being able to upgrade the Tonto. You know what? I think I am going to do that, though. You know what? Let's do it. I think we'll worry about the Tonto a little bit later, especially since we can only get 2 upgrades for that in the entire game. So a nice half bow upgrade is very, very good. You can see the incremental differences. I would say half bow 3 is probably the most essential to get to, and then after that, it's obviously diminishing returns. But still pretty nice to be able to get that, and I think that's actually going to be it for everything that I wanted to do around here. I don't know if there's actually anyone else to talk to.
My lord, you made it.
Oh, you were the one who was talking to me.
I came straight here. Stayed off the roads, just like you said, Lord Sakai.
I'm glad you got here safely. How is your little one holding up?
He's braver than his father. People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here.
Take care of yourself. And the little one.
The people here don't have much to offer, but we'll do everything we can to help.
Glad you made it, Kehji. Yes, he was the man that we ran into and saved in the first episode, if you remember correctly. It was on our way out of the first village that we awoke in after Yuna healed our wounds. But now, let's head on out of here. And I am going the wrong way. As a matter of fact, we need to go the other way. Excuse me, I got my orientation mixed up here. My bad. Let's head out this way. We're going to go on to the next undiscovered location that is closest to us. See what we can find there. Fox Den, Spring, Haiku, the altar. Who knows what it's going to be. I believe does every single town have the legend storyteller? I actually don't know. I've never actually ran into the guy. I pretty much stopped playing the game once they ran out. They put out the Legends update, so it's a little bit unfamiliar to me. I had already completed this game 100%, gotten the Platinum Trophy and all that kind of stuff, and had already kind of begun a hard mode playthrough, but then sort of put that down for a little bit to focus on some other things, and I just hadn't gotten the time to try Legends out more than I already have, so I don't know. It's probably the one thing I'm not super knowledgeable about in this game. Anyway, let's grab all of these supplies. Let's get our horse, because it looks like we're going to have to go up the mountainside here. Doesn't look like it's too far. Oh, okay, this is going to be something fun to show, and I don't know if I can actually do this yet, but I will certainly try.
Careful, my lord. This path is dangerous.
Dangerous for a samurai, but not a priestess. What are you doing here?
My duty, tending the shrines. When the war ends, people will need these torii gates to mark their path, so they can find the Shinto shrines and pray for the kami's protection.
We could use their protection now.
Yes, but the paths are too treacherous. I tried to visit the nearby shrine, almost fell to my death.
Maybe I can reach it. As a boy, I climbed every tree and cliff around my village.
If you get there in one piece, pray for our island, and take an omamori charm for yourself. Wear it close, and the charm will change your fate.
And perhaps the fate of our home. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your help, ma'am. All right, so let's try this thing out. So, she does have a point. They are very easy to spot as you go about the game. So, shrines are essentially platforming puzzles. These are probably, I would say, one of the most difficult aspects of the entire game. So if you look right here, we can actually jump our way across this, start making our way up. We're going to head on over this way. These are probably some of the most difficult challenges in the entire game that are not combat related, because they are not immediately apparent as to what you're supposed to do, and you have to kind of keep your wits about you as you go through them. And not every single shrine is hard, obviously, but not every single one is easy either. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I want to be as transparent as possible, these are probably my least favorite aspects of the game, because I think that the platforming is the weakest part of Ghost of Tsushima. But, that being said, some of these shrines still do have some interesting puzzles to them. And I will give credit where credit is due, that they definitely change up the pace of the game in a good way. If you're looking for that. It's just that I think it's more that when you're tackling a lot of shrines back to back, which is kind of what I did in my first playthrough, because I had a completionist streak about it for sure. It's when you're doing that, it can get a little bit monotonous, I will admit, and it's not as strong. That looks like I could compose a haiku here, because it is one of those mats, but I think I'm going to hop down here, grab some yew wood. So it looks like we're making backwards progress, but this is actually where we're supposed to go. I'm almost positive. We're just going to be very careful about where we step, because it is very easy to fall. This is not Uncharted. You are not going to climb across this stuff with a ton of ease. You need to be careful about where you step. Jin is not the most athletic person in the world. He is kind of a normal dude, if we're being honest. Samurai and everything. Yeah, he might have some supernatural aspects to him, but that is more of a testament to the world that we live in, not Jin himself. So let's head on over this way. Stay on the outside. This does not look safe at all. But you can grab some really nice things along the way if you're careful. Let's head on up. Doing pretty good. And it looks like I can actually get some bonus supplies down here. Okay, I can drop down. So let's do that. And then climb back up. Give me that. Thank you. I really don't want to fall here. And now that we have made it to the top of the shrine, we will receive our reward. You do get some amazing visuals from these shrines too, so I definitely can't disparage them for that. I really don't even hate these sections. I don't. I just think they're the weakest aspect, but still awesome in their own right. Because this game has so much to love, in my opinion. So much to love. And we are given the Charm of Amaterasu, Charm of the Kami of the Sun. We know about Amaterasu on this channel, at least I would hope we would. Yes, indeed. So, what does this charm do exactly? Well, if you head on into your gear and you go down here to the charm slots, Charm of Amaterasu, killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. This will also stack on top of our Hachiman's favor, which restores a minor amount of health. So, with every kill, we are actually healing ourselves quite a bit. Now, these are the sorts of charms that you can only equip 2 of throughout the entire game, and are incredibly integral to the builds that you're going to be playing with, and very much, I guess, determine your play style. Now, we're going to be getting a lot more of these charms throughout the game, so don't you worry. And by the way, really nice quality of life feature. You can just straight up descend at the press of a button. You don't have to go all the way back down the way you came up, especially since that's not the easiest thing to do in the first place. But yeah, keep these charms in mind. That is actually... the Charm of Amaterasu is probably one of the most basic major charms in the game. It's not really all that special. It's just kind of a nice boost, but it's sort of meant to be that way because this is typically going to be the first shrine that you ever encounter in the game. Not always, obviously, but it's more than likely going to be. Anyways, let's set our sights on the tail of Lady Masako now. So we're going to be heading on over this way. Gotta go to the Adachi estate. So that is her home, if I'm not mistaken. And along the way, let's keep our eyes peeled for any other things that we can grab as we go. Got some more boars. Now, because we actually have... Oh, wait, I don't have any arrows. Never mind. I was going to say, these guys are much easier to take out once you've actually gotten like a half bow upgrade and whatnot. You can usually take them out with just one shot. So, great way of getting more predator hides, which we haven't really gotten into what those do just yet. We talked about the trapper earlier, but I don't know if I've quite shown the upgrades that you can get from the trapper with the predator hides. That'll all come in time. All right. Down this way. And my PlayStation 4 is getting loud. So I know a lot of people talk about their PlayStation 4s and, you know, the sounds that the fans make and stuff like that and how it sounds like a jet taking off. I have never had this problem. And I've had this PlayStation 4 pretty much since launch. I have never had this problem with my PS4 on any game. Not even Red Dead Redemption 2 or God of War, which I know were common offenders. But this game, this is the first game that has really done that for me. So, yeah, it's pretty strenuous on the hardware, so be aware of that, especially if you have a PlayStation 4 that is kind of dying on you. If you have a PS4 Pro, though, I think it's a much less of an issue. Also, this doesn't look good. There's, like, stuff torn up and crap strewn around. Hello? Can I grab these arrows? I would actually very much like them, because I could use them. Nope, those are apparently not usable. They don't look like Japanese arrows anyway. Hello?
Lady Masako! Warriors of Clan Adachi! Is anyone here?
Someone forced their way in. This is awful. A naginata, used by the women of Clan Adachi. They fought to defend their family. They were trying to escape, past the children through the window. Ransacked, but no signs of violence.
Well, I mean, there certainly wasn't the other room with the blood on the floor, but okay, whatever you say. Let's grab that leather. This is not looking good. Lady Masako. Oh, jeez. Hello. Ah! Crap. Okay, hold on. Let's chill for a second. Okay, you just take those hits. No. Get down. There we go. Okay, come here. And now let's kill you so that I can get my health back. Beautiful. Just stagger them straight up. So much easier to kill when they don't have armor, and also when you've upgraded your katana, because wow, that was easy.
Not Mongols, and not bandits. I need to find out what happened here.
Not bandits,
If
you
anyone
say.
survived, they may have fled on horseback. Better check the stables.
Okay, well, real quick, might as well show that you can actually do this since this house is already kind of destroyed. Yeah. Didn't actually ever show that. I just kind of explained it earlier. But if you want to, you can go busting into any house you see. It's just, I don't know. Remember, it's a code of honor and all that. You probably shouldn't just be breaking into people's houses. Not the nicest thing to do. Oh, wait, you have stuff on you? Okay, well, I'll take that if I can. You got anything? No, evidently not. I guess it was just a prompt regardless of who I wanted to search first.
Empty stables. Someone took the horses.
I mean, we were here before, but evidently that didn't count. I'm going to grab this linen real quick, because that's good for armor upgrades. Let's examine.
Blood's dry. Horse tracks. Someone fled the estate. They left a trail.
Well, we better follow them. Let's head on down this way. Just look for the horse prints in the ground. Uh-oh.
Being chased.
Pardon me. I will be back, Kage. Don't you worry. Let's see. Where did these go? Did I lose the trail already? I might have lost the trail. Hold on a second. Maybe.
Archers were hunting the rider. The rider was skilled. Knew how to confuse their aim.
I see another horse.
A fallen horse. This horse belonged to Clan Adachi. Dead for days. Lady Mazuko, it's me.
Jin Sakai. They said no samurai escaped Komoda. My husband.
Lord Adachi died a warrior's death, defending our home.
Our home. Why have you come?
The Mongol Khan has captured Lord Shimura. If your clan joins me, we can save my uncle and avenge your men.
Clan Adachi is dead. Massacred by our own people.
Traitors! Why would they kill those who swore to protect them?
I intend to find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, do not set aside your concerns for mine.
The family of samurai are my concern. I know what it means to be the last of one's clan.
I cannot be responsible for your death.
You won't be.
Ride with me.
And we will ride in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.